Hi, it's Danny here, and today I want to be sharing with you what's been the busiest year so far when it comes to property transactions across prime London. So towards the end of this video, you're going to have lots of information to make better decisions, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or even keep a hold of that property investment. So stay tuned. So if you've been following my property market updates, you know fully well that it's the upper end of the market that's doing very well after the stamp duty. So we're talking about properties 2 million plus. And if we look at the property transactions over the course of the third quarter this year, we're going to see it's 5% up compared to the previous year. Now, when we look at the LONRES data, we also like to look at the 5-year average. So 2015 to 2019, that's 21% up. That's big numbers. Now, if we look at the lower end of the market, we can't say the same. It is slower, yet we always knew it was going to be slow after the stamp duty ended, because that's where most people were going to, at least buyers, that's where they were going to make the most savings. So let's look at prices. When we look at the prices, we look at September price, we see that it has increased compared to last year. We can see that it's up by 2%, just above 2%. A lot of people ask me, Danny, but what does that mean when it comes to flats versus houses? And it's a great question, especially nowadays where people are looking at houses more than flats, at least people who can afford them. So when we look at flats, it's just above 1% increase. However, houses is above 4%. And again, that may come to no surprise to you. So let's dive in and look at the transaction levels and what that means compared to the 5-year average and so forth. So let's dive into that. So if we look at the period between January and September this year compared to the same period in 2020, it's 66% up. If we look at the same months, but we compare it to the 5-year average, we're looking at 32% up. Now here's the interesting part. We now start to look at January to September, so those 9 months, but we compare them to the full year of 2020, and it's 11% up, even though it's only the first 9 months of 2021. Now, we could do the same with 2019. It's just shy 3% down from the full year of 2019. These are the 9 months of 2021. So with the completed sales of the first 9 months of this year alone being almost the same of the full year of 2019, there's no doubt that it's been a great year so far. And we still have that momentum. In fact, one of the pieces of data that I love to look at is under offer data. So when we pick this up from LONRES and we compare August and September under offer compared to the 5-year average, we're up by both 11 and 12%. So that sets the pace. That tells us almost around about where we're going to be in the next 4, 8 and 12 weeks. So we're going to be ending the year great and potentially even beginning the year well as well. One of the biggest challenges that I'm seeing at the moment, despite some data from LONRES saying that we're 3% up on new instructions, I believe it's this Q3 compared to the 5-year average, I'm finding that buyers are having a real challenge finding properties. There is, in my opinion, at least what we're experiencing in the office, a lack of properties. But listen, if there's anything else that we can do for you, any other information, give us a shout, and also keep an eye out for the lettings market update coming your way very soon.